What is up, guys? Welcome back. Smurfy back for the last round. Currently 2-2, so hopefully we can make this at least a 3-2. And we won the dice roll, so we would definitely want to go first. This hand is a little bit awkward, but I think it's okay. Like, if we just get our cub killed, then we are just fucked on mana, though. Huh. Yeah, we're relying too much on the cub. I think we're just going to mulligan that. This hand is not keepable. Alright, we'll keep this. Doesn't matter where we scry. I guess we could keep that on top, just play the forest and pass, and then next turn go attune, get forest, play greenbelt, and so if we really want the Ronas. Which I don't think is terrible. The problem is that if they kill the Rampager, then we just have nothing. I think we're just going to attune this turn. Also means next time we can play Greenbelt and Magma Spray their 2-drop. Or their 1-drop, sorry. Or their 2-drop, depending on what they play. Port Town, sure. So I think this is the Blue-White Spirits deck. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't see any other deck that plays this. Which means that I think we have a favourable matchup just because their threats are very small in size compared to how much mana they cost. So we should be able to just beat them down. So they're getting for 2, and then we can just go untap, Magma Spray this. And Chandra was a really good draw. This is instant and sorcery, right? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to Magma Spray the Selfless Spirit here. And get in for 3. Just going to sacrifice in response, sure. So if our opponent just keeps up 3 mana, we probably won't play the Chandra into a Spell Queller just because we'd be so far behind. So we'll probably just attack and see what happens. Yeah, like they could just, if they just Spell Queller our Chandra here, we could just very easily lose. So I'm just going to attack, and if they don't do anything, like they could have Spell Queller, miss, or any just like counter spell. Okay, so they just chose to do nothing, which suggests that they have either Spell Queller or a counterspell and not a small spirit that they could play. Like, there are spirits with flash that they could have just flashed in there, but they didn't do anything, so I think they just have counterspells. Gideon, yeah, that's pretty good. It didn't do anything with the Wanderer, which is strange. I think we just have to play the Tireless Tracker here. We can't play the Chandra because if we do, it just doesn't do anything. Like, we can -4 kill one of the, sorry, -2 kill, -3, sorry, kill one of these, but then Chandra dies. So I think we just have to play the Tracker here. And we'll get in at Gideon. I expect they'll just get chumped by a knight. Oh wow. Okay, well, it turns out should have done that first and then could have just Chandra'd and plussed. Unless they might just have another Gideon, that's why they did that. It's tough to say. They're gonna make another 2-2. Might as well crack the clue. We drew Ronas, which is really good for us. If we can draw another land. Okay, well we're just going to play Chandra first, I think. Yeah. Although if they have Spell Queller, it's just so bad for us. Alright, we'll just play Ronas. Yeah, they do have Spell Queller, that's fine. So now we can Chandra to minus onto Spell Queller next turn if that resolves. So I guess we both just send both at Gideon. So if we send both at Gideon, they can trade into our Tireless Tracker, and then we can Magma Spray something in response. But then they can just sacrifice the Wanderer instead. So I don't think we want to attack. We can just attack with this. But then it just trades for one creature. Alright, we'll just pass. Okay, they did have Sensor as well. Selfless Spirit's pretty good. I think we're just going to shock that in response. So now our response to the Wanderer, because otherwise that will go up and then we have to pay 2 mana. We've got another Spell Queller? Oh, Stasis there. On what? On Tireless Tracker. I don't know why they did it then, but okay, sure. So they've only got 1 mana up now, so now we can play our Chandra and tick up and kill their Gideon. Okay, they've decided to go really aggressive, which is odd. We're just going to take that. There's no reason to chump the Gideon. So now we can go Chandra, tick up, kill Gideon, then block one of these, take 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not looking great, but I think that's what we have to do. I guess we also could just minus here, get Ronas back. So if we get Ronas back, Ronas isn't active though. But then next time we could probably kill the Gideon pretty easily, but they're going to plus Gideon, so we're going to have to block with the green belt. So I think we just die if we do that. I guess we could have just attacked Gideon first and see what happened, but probably they just double block and then we lose our green belt, and then it looks pretty bad for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're 1 off the Westvale Abbey flip. And if they want to keep going face, then they are going to have to worry about Chandra as well. So if they want to get aggressive, then they are going to lose a lot of value. All face. Okay. So they pretty much have to have something at this point. So we can go Glorybringer, sacrifice it. Oh, sorry. Glorybringer, exert, kill Spell Queller, get Ronas. Seems pretty good. Or we can minus Chandra, get back Ronas. Super lucky with the top deck Glory Bringer there. What do we die to here? Oh, we lose to Avacyn. But I'm pretty sure if they had Avacyn, they would have just flashed it in response to this Spell Queller getting killed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have just flashed in the Avacyn there, so we're going to attack with both of these. And kill the Knight. Because otherwise they could just make it do end of turn and kill us with that. Looks like they're just going to make a guy end of turn. Oh, now we just die to a spirit if they have one. That's stupid. So we should just not have attacked with the green belt there. Yeah, what we should have done was just attack with the Glory Bringer, because now if they play a spirit then we just die, because they can attack for 1, 2, 3. They're just attacking for 1 at Chandra. Wait, what? They had lethal, but... Okay, sure. Well, our opponents missed lethal. We both messed up there. Because this gets +1/+1 whenever a spirit enters the battlefield, so they could have just attacked for 2, 3. So is that just game? They can chump there, block there. I'm pretty sure we should just have lethal here. Oh no, we don't. We're 2 off. We can like threaten a removal spell here, I guess. Because next time we're just going to clear up it no matter what, really. I'll go down to 4. Yeah, like we can pump. I think I would. It's gone so to the point where I think I would actually rather just have a kill spell. Or like no, there's no point because if we have a kill spell, we just win anyway. So. So they take 4 here down to 2. Spell Queller does nothing. I guess they need 2 spirits here to win. Cycle that land. Yep. And they just didn't have anything. Alright, sweet. So we're against blue-white spirits. We want the extra removal, I think. Want the extra planeswalkers and trackers. What do we not want? We probably want the Sweltering Suns as well, actually. Cleans up all the Gideon tokens. Appetite is good against Stasis Snare. Yeah, I don't think we want Renus. What else do we not want? Longtusk Cub gets blocked by everything. They have a lot of X3s and Gideon tokens, so I don't think we want those. And I don't mind keeping 1 Sweltering Suns in, or adding 1 Sweltering Suns. Yeah, this hand is good. It's a little bit slow, but we're on the draw and we have 2 removal spells, so we'll keep. Like, we can afford to stumble a little bit, but just because we've got Magma Spray and Harness Lightning, it's pretty difficult for them to keep spirits alive. The only thing we have to worry about is Gideon, really. Our opponent could flash in the 3-1 that gives a spirit haste. Sorry, Hexproof. That's the only one that turn they could have played. I know a fair amount of the spirits in Standard just because I played against it in Modern at a GP, and I don't know, I just had to learn them all there on the spot. So we can play Voltaic Brawler, I think that's fine. Could play Tireless Tracker, but that doesn't play very well into Sensor. And we just don't have the extra lands, so I'd rather just wait until we have a land. And it's going to cycle it, yep. You can just cycle Cast Out as well. So they're just like, I think they're looking for their land drops. It's really extreme to cycle out or Cast Out. If we can just hit our land drops, then we should stand a really good chance of this game, because we have Gideon and Glorybringer in our hand. And if we play the Glorybringer first and it gets killed, then we can always just bring it back with Nissa. Alright, we're just going to attack in here. And we don't really need the energy from the 8th hub anymore, so we're just going to keep pumping. So I'm expecting like a Spell Queller here, so I don't mind playing a Voltaic Brawler. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we could have just like not done anything, but I think that's pretty bad to miss an entire turn just in case they have Spell Queller, so just play the weakest threat. Next time we can Harness Lightning. Alright, so we're going to do this at the end of their turn to Magma Spray this, and then, oh, they've got 2. That's annoying. Shit, should not have played that Forest. Should have kept it for the Tireless Tracker. That's annoying. The second I pressed it, I knew I shouldn't have done that. So we can play the Tireless Tracker, or we can play Harness Lightning. If we play Harness Lightning, they're just going to counter with Several Spirits, so... it's so bad that we played the land, but... So we're a clue behind what we should be. Again, I do not play with Tireless Tracker very often. It's just not a card that I would expect me to play. If they just attack in the air here, then off the top, untap land for Glorybringer would be really good. Just going to attack in for 2. See, they know what they're doing, because if they attacked with the other way around, then they couldn't sacrifice the Selfless Spirit in response. So they're playing really well. I think we just want to go Tracker, Land, Harness Lightning. So we'll send them both for Gideon. I expect they'll just go like block, block. They might even just sacrifice the spirit then. We'll see what happens. If they do like block, block, then we can go, and then they sacrifice the spirit, we can just respond with Harness Lightning, and that just completely blows them out, so I don't think they'll do that. They just block like this. Don't know why they're blocking like that. Sure. Obviously we're more than happy to just make that trade, so... There we go. Alright, well now they just get completely blown out. Because now we kill this in response, and then... we get our dude back. It's not that bad for them. Unfortunately, we didn't have the energy to pump the Voltaic Barrel, otherwise Gideon would have been dead. But now we've got 2 clues and 2 of the best cards in our hand for the matchup. Fumigate, oh, that's pretty good. And now they're just gonna make Gideon make a dude. Yep. All right. Well, we're just gonna get rid of all of that. So we're just going to exert, kill the ally and Gideon, I think. We could sandbag this land for a tireless tracker. Yeah, I think we might as well. We could represent a protection spell, but I don't think that's worth it. Yep, Selfless Spirit doesn't do too much. Here we can Nissa get back a tireless tracker. Or we can just plus and attack our opponent, but I think we might as well just... Oh, if we minus, then the Selfless Spirit can kill Nissa, so yeah, we're just going to plus. So, because we didn't play the Cinderglader last time... Oh no, because this would have came in untapped, tapped anyway. Okay, never mind. I was going to say we missed out on cracking a clue, but we actually didn't. Rattle Chains. Yep, this is the one that gives hexproof. So now they're just going to try and pressure Nissa. So we can do this, plus this, attack for 9. Then if they have Avacyn, it's pretty bad for us. Or we can just attack, hope they don't have Avacyn. Let's crack a clue first, see what happens. Game trail. I think the card we're most scared of is Avacyn at this point. Because if we attack with Glorybringer and they just block it with Avacyn, then we get pretty badly blown out. And even if we exert the Glorybringer and they flash an Avacyn, it makes it indestructible, so we don't even kill anything. So we just straight away swap, or we just lose our Glorybringer, and then we can minus... We can't even minus Nissa at this point, so might as well plus. So if we exert, we can get value, or we can just go, just attack normally and just try and kill our opponent as quickly as possible so they don't draw an Avacyn. So I think we're just going to try and kill them as quickly as possible. Like if they have Avacyn, then yep. Alright, well we're going to crack a clue. Harness Lightning, that's a good draw, but they're going to sack the Selfless Spirit in response. So we can Harness Lightning one of these if we want to. That doesn't do too much though. We're going to Harness Lightning this. It will just make them sack the Selfless Spirit. Which does mean that Avacyn will flip next turn, killing Nissa, but also killing their Rattle Chains. We'll deal 0 energy damage because it doesn't do anything. So we'll get him for 5 here, and we lose our Glorybringer. This also means if they want to attack with their Avacyn next turn, then it taps the Avacyn. It might have just been correct not to attack with the Glorybringer there. I'm not sure. It's really difficult to play around Avacyn. She's just so powerful. And we draw a tune. Alright, well, we might as well do it. This is where missing off that clue earlier was really relevant. Like, if we just had an extra card in hand. I'm not even sure what we're looking for at this point. Harness Lightning is probably the best thing to draw. Nope. So if we crack the clue, Blossoming Defense. Sure. Alright, on to game 3. So Intervention would have been fine there. I think we just want to run with what we've got. We could also just bring in the Hellion and try and kill our opponent as quickly as possible. But I don't think that's what we're going to do. I think we just want to try and outgrind them. Anything else? We could bring in the other Sweltering Suns, but I don't think we want to be doing that just because their 2-mana spirit that makes everything indestructible just means that they can develop the board and be board wipe proof. Where 1 is fine, but I don't really want to be drawing multiples if they've got lots of Selfless Spirits. On the play, we could actually just bring in the Cubs again, but they just don't line up very well against their deck. Yeah, we'll keep this. We don't plan on playing Tireless Tracker on turn 3 anyway, so we're just going to play the Brawler here. Because we want to have a land for the Tireless Tracker, really. Declaration in Stone, that's fine. So we can just crack the clue. And again, Glorybringer is a great draw. Glorybringer is just always a good draw in this matchup, I think, unless we're looking for lands. And Selfless Spirit, sure. We're just going to Magma Spray that. Or we could Harness Lightning it, but Magma Spray doesn't kill Avacyn or Spell Queller, so I think we'd rather just use the Magma Spray here, even though it's less mana efficient. So we can crack the clue and try and look for a land. I think the spells in our hands are so powerful that it's just worth doing that. We can do it now to keep up Harness Lightning and hit our land drop. If we do it end of their turn, we can keep up Harness Lightning, but then we miss our land drop. I think we just do it now. Sure. Alright, we'll just pass the turn. We also could have just played a Tireless Tracker there, because having nothing on the board against what they're about to play is probably a Gideon is bad for us. Mimic. Alright, well they're definitely going ham with the spirits then, if they're choosing... I assume they're just going to choose spirit here. Yep, spirit. Sweet, we drew our land. So we can play Tireless Tracker, but that does play around Censor. I think we're better off just playing the land and keeping up Harness Lightning. This way, if they want to play Spell Queller this turn, then we can go Chandra next turn, kill the Spell Queller, then Harness Lightning comes back, kill this. Rattle Chains, yeah, that's pretty good. However, it does now mean that we can resolve a creature. Okay, so we can play Tracker. We can even just play Chandra and hope they don't have a Censor. But if they do have a Censor, it's just really bad for us to lose the Chandra. Like, we're not under that much of a threat. I think we're just going to play a Tracker or a Brawler. I'm going to play a Brawler. Again, playing Chandra is like really nice, but if it gets counted, it just feels pretty bad for us. Our opponent can't keep up 2 mana for the whole game. Oh, we could have blocked there. Forget this one doesn't have flying. All the spirits are flying, but obviously this doesn't. Yeah, I probably should have blocked there. Again, we could have kept that for the Tracker, but I think we're more interested in the other things. Actually, no, we should have, because we're going to play a Tracker here anyway, so I guess we could play a Chandra. Just really, really bad to a Spell Queller. Alright, we'll play Tracker, and again, I shouldn't have played the land there. I eventually will get used to playing Tireless Tracker, but until then I will miss clues. Just another Rattle Chains, 3, 6, 7, 8. Just gonna cycle that? Sure. I think this time we just have to block with the Tracker. Obviously we should have blocked last time, but gonna have to cut our losses and just block now instead of just keep taking it, because otherwise we're gonna take 3, 6, 7, 8, and then next turn, even if we minus Chandra on one of these, we just still lose. Okay, so we drew another land, which means we can just go Glorybringer. Yeah, I think we should do that. So if they have a cast out in hand, it's better to play Chandra, because Chandra can minus kill one of these, and then they can't. Basically, they don't get priority until we've minus Chandra. Whereas Glorybringer, they would get priority before combat, so that we can't exert it to kill one. But if we play Chandra, they can Spell Queller. If we play Glorybringer, they can't. I think we want to play Glorybringer. Like, there's so many options that they could have either, but at least Glorybringer is a quicker threat. And we're going to attack with both, because sometimes they play the 2 mana sacrifice a creature, or attacking creature, with Escalate, like gain 4 life, and tap 2 creatures. Which, actually, to be honest, I'll just do that now. Our opponent is in the tank. Okay, sweet. So we can just sack with both. If they do have another one of these, then we do just lose, which they don't. I'm just gonna play Sparkweller, sure. So now if they have like always watching, we lose. Gideon, oh, they're just gonna Gideon Emblem. Okay, sure. Yep, that's game. Well played to them. I think I probably should have just played more aggressively into Sensor, but like they did have it. That's the thing. Not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not sure how I feel about this list. Obviously, it's a good list. I mean, at top 8 of the GP, but I really found that the land base was really just consistently flooded. Or at least in the early games, it just kept flooding, and then I don't know. I think I preferred the Jund Gods version that Patrick Dickman played at the PT. And I'm also still not sure on how the deck beats Marvel. I don't know how the guy top 8 with that list. I'm sure it's I don't know. I just obviously haven't given it that much playtesting. Only one league is not enough, but I just found it much weaker than the other lists I've played. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I'm just gonna keep playing like Red Green monsters, Jund monsters. I'm gonna play Black Red Madness. There's a Black Red Madness deck that came 16th or 17th at GP. I've recorded a league with that. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna play a bunch of different standard decks and try and find the best one to attack the meta game aggressively. Thanks for watching and peace.